Hey guys, so I'm about to show you one of my favorite positions. Many people probably know that I love to do close guard, and many people have seen me doing also armbar attacks. And today, the position I'm gonna show, of course, it's about those two things that I love so much. And it's basically an easy position. You can do it even if you're a white belt. You can do it on any level, and it works to the white belt and to the black belt. So let's go with it, okay? So basically, starting here on the close guard, the thing that I see some people having struggle with, it's when the person start grabbing on the belt here, because on the close guard, some people need to have more distance to start opening the guard. So what the person on bottom needs to do, it's basically, break this distance. And it's kind of hard when the guy grabs your belt here and he keeps holding, and you cannot bring him close. So he starts just opening your guard and he escapes. So what I like to do, it's also do a cross grip. Why? Because with the cross grip, I can do many positions from here. But one of my favorite ones is just breaking this grip here using my bottom hand. What I'm gonna do, I do first grip, I'm gonna do a cross grip. Second one, I'm going under her wrist, and then I'm gonna grab my watch. You see here, when I go under, I'm not going just under her wrist, but also I try to go as deep as possible here on her hand, because the more deep I am here, the easier to break the grip it gets, So I go under her hand, grab my watch. Now look, I'm gonna just do a bump, and at the same time that I get my hip back on the ground, I'm gonna break the grip. Boom. And it's very hard for the person on top to keep this grip here on the belt. You can try it with your partner. Just tell him, okay, hold it very strong now. You're gonna do the cross grip, you're going under. It doesn't matter how strong the person is. This grip here is gonna break. Easy. Okay, so as soon as I start breaking the grip, now I can release my watch here, and I can just circle my arm inside. You see here, I'm just gonna circle my arm inside. I don't release this grip. I always get this grip here because this is gonna be my security on this position, So elbow inside. Now what is important is not to pull hard here, but to close my elbow on her arm. You see, I close my elbow on her arm, and now she's trapped. She can try to pull it, she can try to move, she's not gonna be able. Can you try to move, please? You see, it's trapped. Now what I'm gonna do, as soon as I close my elbow, I keep it closed and attached here. Now I'm gonna start looking for the grip under her arm. So I just put my arm inside, I release the grip, help my hand giving the car to the other hand. And remember, always keep your elbow closed here all the time, because if you open just a little bit, the person can just remove the elbow and you're gonna lose the position. So keep your elbow closed. And now I can work on many positions for here. You can do triangle, you can do the regular choke, you can do arm bars. The one I want to show you here is an arm bar. So what I like to do, it's basically just create the space. So first thing I like to do is post my foot on her hip, and here I can start doing the hip skip. Okay? Sometimes the guy's gonna try to apply pressure on you. So what you can do basically is try to push. If it doesn't work, sometimes I try to be a little more, bad with my opponent. So what I do, I put my bones on her neck, and here, as soon as I push, it can choke the person. Or if the guy tries to defend, what he's gonna do, he's gonna move a little bit to the side to escape the choke. But you see, as soon as he does that, the arm's trapped here, and I can go for the armbar. So if the guy's trying to pressure, I just put the bone, she's going to the side. Now I don't want to be bad to my partner, so I'm just gonna place my hand here on her shoulder. Okay? Remember, I need to do the hip escape to create an angle for the armbar. So I put this foot here on the hip to do the hip escape. As soon as I do the hip escape, this foot here is going to keep the distance between me and my opponent. And now it's pretty simple. I just need to apply the pressure on her elbow. But to do it, I like to place my foot on her rib here, because I like to use my knee behind my arm to apply the pressure. Of course, I see some people doing it like this here. They just apply the pressure for here. Okay, it works. But the thing is, when I use my foot on the rib here, the pressure is much bigger, so it's much easier to submit the person here. And you see, she's just tapping. Okay, that's the first situation. The one I want to show here is the second situation that I like to do. It's when the person is escaping. So I did the break in here, just very under the grip, break it, get inside, do not release the grip. I'm gonna close my elbow over her arm. That's gonna be my security. Remember, never open your elbow. Get under the grip, get my elbow, close it. Now I'm gonna have my hand and grab on the other side here. Of course, I can just grab it with one hand, but it's not gonna be a good grip. So I always use the other hand to help it. And then now it's very attached here. It's very tight for her. You can do the choke, you can do the triangle, you can do whatever you want. I like to attack the arm. So what I like to use is just push her to the side. I do the hip escape. As soon as I do the hip escape here, she can try to put the pressure. I use I can use the bone, but I don't want to, hurt my partner right now. So I'm just gonna place my hand on her shoulder. Now what I need to do is keep this distance. I don't want her coming on top of me. So I put this foot here on the hip to keep the distance, and now I do this hip escape and submit. What happens here is that sometimes the people try to escape by turning their elbow inside and moving away. And here, sometimes I lose the position. What I like to do to prevent that from happening, sometimes I even let the person slide their arm outside, But for here, it's very simple. I'm just gonna lock my hand under her elbow here. So as soon as I do it, I'm gonna grab with my top hand. The grip here, I don't want this grip, and also I don't want this grip. Okay, I want hand over hand and the palms always facing down. Why, Mica? Because here I feel that I have much more strength to pull her arm to me. It's much easier to put it like this than like this, or like this to me too. So palms facing down. Now I'm gonna pull her elbow up. I'm gonna pull her elbow up. At the same time, I'm gonna slide my hip inside. I'm gonna slide using both my feet on her hip, and then I'm gonna submit my opponent here. Okay. It's a very simple position, but you also gotta make sure you get the time of it. If you don't feel security doing the position, do not go for it, because you may lose the arm. You always gotta make sure you practice a lot before you try to get to the elbow. So remember, I was here trying to do an arm bar. I do the hip escape, foot on the feet, foot on the hip. Now she's trying to remove the arm. Soon as I feel she's turning her elbow just a little bit, then I go for the mirror lock. That's the name of this position. Then I go for it. I just grab my hand. Remember, palms facing down. Now I'm gonna use my arm and my hip together on top of her elbow here, and slide it inside. It hurts also the elbow and the shoulder, so be careful if you're doing it with your partner in the gym, and if you're doing a competition, you can do just as speed as you want. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed. I've been doing this position for a long time. If you guys have seen my matches, my previous matches, I've been doing it on no gi. I do it on gi. So hope you guys enjoyed. Practice it on your gym, and that's it.